Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out a new bike we got right here behind me. This right here is the fifth wheel mate. It's a 26-inch tire with the normal mountain bike 2-inch wide tire. It's 500 watt, 1000 watt peak. It runs on a 36 volt system, and we're going to take it out and take it for a test ride, see how it does, see how it feels, and give you my feedback on it. Also have the nice chest mount here to give you a different angle and different perspective instead of just the standard handlebar mount. I'm going to turn the camera around here and take a look at some of the specs on the bike, and we'll take it out on a ride and take it on the paved trail next to the river and see how it does. Now, looking up here on the front of the bike, you can see the gooseneck part here is adjustable. I have it adjusted all the way up high. That way it brings the handlebars up and back a little bit for the whoever's driving, which in this case is me. You can see it's got a little locking nut there, and it locks right there. The 4 bolts to hold the handlebars on. And for the shifters, it is your typical Shimano shifter you see on a lot of these e-bikes. The brakes are mechanical, so cable disc brakes. You can see our electric motor back here. We're running 36 volt, 500 watt on 26-inch tire. And these are the Chaoyangs. You can see they're just the standard tire for this style. It also says the Chaoyang there on the tire, little white lettering. The pedals are metal, which are nice. And you can see here's these discs back here. I believe they're just 160 millimeter disc rotors on this. It's got the nice aluminum frame though, makes it lightweight. The whole bike weighs about 50 pounds, which is nice. There's no power switch on the battery, which I kind of like to see that anymore on this. But this bike right here has the controller built into the bottom side of the battery pack where it mounts, which is right under here. So instead of having your battery and then like another box for your controller or your controller up here, it's just all one piece, all right there hidden, which has its perks. Up here we have the headlight, and then we also have the horn. To turn this thing on, you just hold the power button, which is the M, and we have 3 pass modes. We have 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. 0 does nothing, and the headlight button. Also the horn, which is quite loud. You can see that headlight there, super bright. And it's like a spotlight beam. See that on a lot of these bikes. But there's no fenders on this, and no taillight, which isn't a big deal. But for a mountain bike, it is definitely a little bit smaller than your standard like fat tire bike. The size is just a little bit smaller to fit someone a little bit shorter, or more of the average size person be more comfortable on it. Feels like your old typical mountain bike. But we'll go out, take it on a nice ride, and check it out, see how it does. I should also mention it is a hardtail with the front fork suspension. Looks like we got a little preload adjust, and we can also lock it out over here. Let's go take it for a ride and check it out. All right, so assist 0, if you just pedal this bike, go down to gear 1, you can definitely easily pedal this bike 3 or 4 miles an hour on speed 1. It's definitely easy to pedal. Shift up. Definitely a smooth riding bike. I'm pedaling it right now. It's not bad. Let's shift up to the high gear. Just feels like your typical mountain bike. Rides pretty straight. Now if you use the throttle, even if you go to 0, yeah, I'm on 0, it gives you all the power. So pedal assist 1, I believe takes you up to about 15. It's taking me up to 18 that time, but normally about 15. It's taking me all the way up. And 2 is just a little bit more power off the grunt. A whole group of kids. So on Assist 3, this top speed is around 25 miles an hour. The bike feels good. I really like it. It's nice, quiet, smooth. It's got a ton of torque. If you watch, if I just grab the throttle, twist it, takes off pretty quick. If you look at the menu settings, you get a voltage readout. If you can see that on there. So we're still sitting at 38.5 volts. And I've gone 4 miles so far. I'll have to check that when we get back. I did start with a full charge though. But yeah, we'll do a top speed run right here. And notice the pass modes, I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but it went right to the top speed every time. I don't know if in these P settings, this is my backlight, if that has something to do with it. That's how you change miles per hour. And this is the speed. You get to pick 1 or 2 in the P settings. It's your odometer. So P settings, you don't get to choose a whole lot on this one, but you can change top speed. When you get it, it's 20. And when you turn it up, it's 25 to the max speed. But do a top speed run right here. No pedaling, just all throttle. And see what we get. There's 10, 15, 20. Yeah, it's 25, 24, yeah, 25 right there. It cuts you off right there. You can feel it slow down. But still, super quiet. I don't know if the wind's covering. If all you hear is the wind, super quiet bike. And brake check now. Back ones really work good. You could almost ride a wheelie on this thing. It got so much low end torque. What was on it? Kinda. I'm not gonna be that brave on it, but it would do it. All right, I'm gonna hightail it back and we'll check out our readouts when we get back on voltage and see how we do. So far, I really like it. It's a good bike. Good beginner e-bike, and all around, I think it's gonna last a long time if you take care of it. It's more of on the affordable end. It's more on the affordable end of the e-bikes. Whoa. And also you can pedal it if you have a dead battery. Like some of them other ones you can't pedal. This one you can definitely pedal. All right, we just made it back home. 17 miles so far on the bike. Our whole trip today was 8.5 miles. Most of the time I use throttle, and we are still sitting at 36.2 volts, which that'll go up a little bit after it sits. But pretty good bike. If you're looking for a bike like this, especially with the price range, it's kind of budget friendly, I would definitely recommend this one. Definitely a good bike, and I really like it. Nice, quiet, nimble, and nice and lightweight. A good all-around e-bike.